Hello friends, welcome to all of you in Dr. Jaggi's Academy. Today I will discuss some basic topic related to the atom, that is the introduction to atom. So what is atom? So let's start. So what is the atom? So in universe everything is made up of atoms. For example, we have a different example that we use in our daily life, such as the wood, coal and the plastic. So these are substances, they are used in our daily life, and all these substances, they are made up of atoms. So to explain what is an atom, I am taking the example of coal, which is broken by the hammer. So when the coal breaks with the hammer, it divided into a smaller particles. These smaller particles again divided by they are broken down with the hammer to produce small particle with whose size is less than that of previous one. Again, on the further breaking, we get that is a small size of the particle that is become smaller, and as a result we achieve at that stage in which we get that smallest particle which can't be divided into further particle, and that smallest particle which can't be divided into another or smallest particle, that particle is known as atom. So what is the definition of an atom? The atom is the smallest particle of a matter which can't be divided. So this definition is according to the older concept. But however, due to modern concept, the atom is divided into that is a small particles. It means or it shows that the atom is made up of a small particles. Now the question arises, what are the small particles of the atom from which the atom forms? So we have particles of an atom. Actually, atom is made up of three particles. Number one is the negatively charged particle, second is positively charged particle, and third is neutral particle. The negative charged particles, they are known as electron, which is denoted by E. Positively charged particles, they are known as a proton, which is denoted by P, and the neutral particles are known as neutron, that denoted by the N. So these are the three particles which combine to form the atom. So next, that is how these particles are arranged in an atom. So we have three particles of the atom: electron, proton and neutron. So in an atom, actually proton and neutron, they are combined and they are concentrated in the center of atom. So here in the center of atom we have protons or neutrons, and the area in which the protons and neutrons are concentrated, and that area is known as nucleus. Whereas the electron, they are present around this nucleus, and these electrons are revolving. Okay, so this is the arrangement of the particles in an atom. Proton and neutron in the center of the atom, where electrons are revolving around this central part, which is known as a nucleus. So this is the nucleus part, and these are the electrons which are revolving around the nucleus. So this is the arrangement of particles in an atom. Actually the arrangement of particles in an atom, they are similar to our solar system. So in our solar system, as we know, there is a sun, and all the planets, they are present around all the planets, they are revolving around the sun. So when we compare the solar system with the particles of arrangement of particles in an atom, then sun is considered as a nucleus, whereas the planets, they are considered as the electron. So since the planets are revolving around the sun in a solar system, so similar with the particles, that is the electrons, they are revolving around the nucleus. So these are the arrangement of particles in an atom. So some important point related to the atom. The atom is a neutral. It means it carries no charge. So as we know that in an atom we have three particles, electron, proton and neutron. Electron carry negative charge, proton carry positive charge and neutrons are neutral. So since the atom is neutral, it means the net negative charge is equal to the net positive charge. Negative charge is due to the electron and positive charge due to the proton. It means, in other words, we can say that the number of electron is equal to the number of proton. Or in other words, we can also say that the charge outside the nucleus is equal to charge inside the nucleus, because the electrons are present outside the nucleus, where protons, they are present inside the nucleus. Electron carries negative charge, whereas proton carry positive charge. It means the charge inside the nucleus is equal to the charge outside the nucleus. So this is an important point related to the atom, to explain the neutrality of the atom. So in upcoming video I will explain atomic number and mass number, which are the important characteristic feature of an atom. Thank you.